Hi, we are from Group 1 and today we present about pesticide and you empowering community with knowledge. So before we go any further, what is pesticides? A pesticide is a chemical or biological substance used to kill or control pests such as insects, weeds, fungi or rodents that can harm crops, animal and human health. While pesticides are essential for protecting food production and preventing disease, they can also pose serious risks to humans, animals, and environment when misused or improperly handled. So, before we proceed to other parts, I would like to present about the objectives of the campaigns. So, the first one, we want to educate the public on the danger of pesticide exposure and poisoning. And the second one, we want to inform community about the common exposure pathway, such as inhalation, injections, and skin contact. And the third one, we want to encourage safe handling and proper storage of pesticide to minimize the risk. And then lastly, we want to provide emergency first aid and medical response steps for pesticide poisoning. So we move on to the expected impact of this campaign. First, this campaign will improve the public knowledge of pesticide risk and safety practice. And at the same time, this will empowering the community to make a safer choice. Second, this campaign will enable faster recognitions and treatment of pesticide poisoning. And this will reduce the health complications. Third, this campaign will encourage safer handling and storage and lowering the accidental poisoning rates. Now, lastly, it will increase the community involvement, promoting safety and influencing stronger pesticide regulations.
Let's move on to the importance of this campaign. This campaign is crucial for fostering informed decision making, awareness of critical issues like health risks, environmental concerns, and social challenges, empowers individuals to make choices that positively impact their lives and communities. Additionally, raising awareness can drive social change by shining a light on critical issues such as inequality, discrimination, and human rights violations. Besides, we believe that this campaign can reinforce and empower actions by raising awareness to advocate for stricter regulations, hold industries accountable, and promote safer pesticide alternatives. With greater awareness, individuals and communities can protect themselves from risks like toxic exposure and exploitation. This campaign also promotes preventative actions like understanding the risks of pesticides to help people address problems before they escalate. Finally, it ensures resources are allocated effectively by identifying community needs and directing supports where it's needed most.
Next, I'll be presenting the part for the methods we use to share the information effectively. So we chose a combination of digital platforms, which is social media, and also physical media, which is printing out the posters to ensure maximum reach to our target audience. Now let me explain these methods in more detail. So the first approach that we use is social media, particularly the Instagram and WhatsApp. So Instagram serves as our main platform to post the posters. Why? This is because this platform is highly popular among young people, making it an effective tool to reach a large audience. To complement Instagram, we also utilize WhatsApp to share the links to Instagram posts. This ensures that even those without Instagram account, such as our family members, friends, or relatives, could also access the information through the chat group or status. And since WhatsApp is widely used by almost everyone, it allows us to further broaden our audience reach. In addition to social media, we also use traditional methods by printing out posters and placing them in visible locations around the Faculty of Medicine and Health Science and also Mustafa Babji College in UPN. By doing this, we specifically targeted students who frequent these areas. This strategy was particularly effective in ensuring the information was seen by those who may not be as active on social media. So by combining online platforms together with the physical media, this will ensure that our message will be delivered efficiently and inclusively.
Now,
Let's have a summarization to our campaign materials. There are 6 posters in total. As defined by World Health Organization in 2022, pesticide is the chemical compound that utilized to kill pests, including insects, rodents, for example, mouse, fungi, and weeds, which is the unwanted real plant. Based on the purpose of use, they have been classified into insecticide, rodenticide, fungicide. Humans are commonly exposed to this toxin by this pathway. First is through the dermal contact, which is through the skin, then ingestion that causes the toxin to enter the gastrointestinal pathway, inhalation that through the airway, ocular exposure, which is through the eyes, and lastly the environmental and secondary exposure, in which the toxin contaminate the environmental elements like the soil and water source. These are the symptoms of pesticide intoxication, including pupil constriction, which is the diameter of the pupil decrease, hypersalivation, which is excessive production of saliva, excessive sweating, nausea and vomiting, cramping rectal pain, chest tightness, and coughing. Pesticide intoxication can cause adverse effects through this mechanism. For example, neurotoxicity, which found in organophosphorus pesticide, will cause continuous stimulation of acetylcholine, leading to muscle twitching, jerking, and hypertension. Besides, diethylcarbamates pesticide can cause oxidative stress that cause lipid, protein, and DNA damage. Pesticide can also cause endocrine dysfunction and genotoxicity by disrupting the hormone and causing the genetic damage, respectively.
Okay, so after understanding the mechanism of pesticide intoxication, now let us look into the ways to prevent pesticide intoxication. First, we need to store the pesticide and related equipment in a proper place, away from the kids, pets, and also food. We need to keep the pesticide in their original containers with label for the easy identification by other people. Next, we should use only appropriate containers for measuring, mixing, and applying pesticide. Please bear in mind that never smoke, drink, or eat while applying pesticide. We need to read the instruction carefully before we use the pesticide. Lastly, we need to wash all the equipment after each use to protect us and also other users. If the person is confirmed to have pesticide intoxication, what are the treatment that we can provide? So first, we have immediate first aid by moving the person to fresh air and remove contaminated clothing. Most importantly, do not induce vomiting because it may irritate the esophagus and damage the lung. Next, we have medical treatment, for example, activated charcoal and supportive care by using oxygen therapy. Besides, we have toxins elimination, for example, alkaline diuresis and hemodialysis. Lastly, we need to ensure a patient is supported by a long-term care, so we may provide a psychological counseling and rehabilitation to support or restore the organ's function. So these are the reference lists that we use for our project. That's all from us and thank you for listening. Bye!